Frank, this is a position where a player's
app game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just a
pure strike at birdie now. Settles in over the... Just singes the edge, Frank.
Yeah, but at least he's burning the edges. You know you're hitting good.
That is a solid par putt. Strong par 5 to start, followed by a good par 3. The second hole is 225 yards.
2 bunkers, Rich, when you look at this par 3. In between is a nice corridor. And that's really the line that you want to be looking at going at this par 3. Just thread the gap, and you should safely find the green.
Well, this could be good. So on the putting surface, and taking a good look now at this birdie putt here at the second. Now this for birdie came away with par in the previous round. That may have been a bit too much to ask for there, that distance putt, Frank.
Yeah, it's fine to be greedy before you hit the putt, but after you've hit it, 2 from that distance is fine.
Good putt. We're at the third hole now at the Wetlands. It's a par 4, 460 yards. Frank, you watched the Web.com Tour event down here, and what'd you see when the young Bombers came to this hole?
Oh, this is a hole they just love, Rich. You know, it's flat, it's long, and it's straight, so they just tee it up, aim it straight at the green, hit it as hard as they can. And some of these guys were just going in with an 8 or a 9 iron. It's quite amazing. And, of course, when you go with an 8 or a 9 iron into this hole, you look at 3 more often than not.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball. And this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards. From the fairway, 135 yards away. Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Struck that one pure, about 8 feet away. Beautifully done. Just slides by.
Yeah, can't afford to miss too many of those out here today.
Not a problem from there, right in the middle. And now back over to the fourth. Frank, we're early in the second round. What have you seen so far?
I've seen a lot that can be improved on too, but there's enough good there. That's the main thing. You know, the scorecard doesn't always reflect how you're playing, but a little bit of basics out there. Fairways, greens, maybe knock a couple of putts in. All of a sudden that scorecard looks different.
Frank, it hit the green, but just didn't have enough backspin.
You wonder what he was thinking on that.
Who knows? It is a 4-round tournament, setting himself up for a good weekend, maybe a great one. Young star makes his birdie. Good look now at the fifth hole here at the Wetlands, par 5, and it's a good one, 635 yards. Outstanding tee shot.
Yeah, ball sitting up. You don't have to worry about the wind or anything there. You just take a full-blooded cut at the second shot from here.
Now his third, staring right at the green. Really in control of this hole. Birdie yesterday and another opportunity on the way. Frank, this would be a nice way to jumpstart the round.
Yeah, his momentum can quickly go in the right direction if he makes this.
Putting on a show, this tournament moves to 15 under par. Par 4 sixth here at the Wetlands, 440 yards and water to deal with.
Two choices here, Rich. Lay it up short of the Wetlands, or, well, chance it. Brave enough, tee it up and flash it across the... Oh, he's winding this one up. Does he have the power to... Long just meant longer.
And now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. With that ball sitting up, you can bring it in high, you can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
That should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
Birdie try again here today. Frank, now we get a crack at another par 5. The seventh is 592 yards.
And certainly reachable, especially with a tee shot that follows the shape of this fairway, which is slightly to the left. Good tee shot, you can get home. And those bunkers, if anything, are nicely placed on that left side of the green, actually to protect a shot that goes too far or too left.
They'll be happy with that. In the fairway, now a good chance to attack this hole. And now the second shot here at this par 5. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Birdie try up next. See if he can go one better than yesterday when he made par. This putt for birdie.
You'd like that one again.
Well, there's an opportunity wasted.
Just knock it in for a par, and let's forget about this one. Golf is not about perfect, but it's going to hurt the course.
And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
8th hole here at the Wetlands, par 3, 203 yards. You like this hole, Frank?
I do, actually, but you have to have a little look at your yardage book, because that front bunker will make this hole look a little shorter to the eye than actually what it plays. Green gets a little narrow as it gets deeper, but flat. And, well, I wouldn't say easy. 3 here, not too bad.
Not a huge miss, Frank, but did lose this just a little to the right.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to catch a piece of the green, though.
Frank, how did he do there?
Well, he's inside 30 feet, but 27 feet, it's not exactly what you'd call close.
Might be. Could be. Oh, he's going to love it.
How far was that? That was miles away.
Finishing up the front side here at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club with a par 5, 621 yards. The ninth hole, Frank, is a muscular par 5, 621 yards.
You see why Lee has a huge advantage of this golf course, just under 7,700 yards. This hole here, another example, good tee shot. Perhaps think of going for the par 5 and 2, but great collection of 3 bunkers that sort of annoy you with your layup there. Got to make sure you avoid all of those to leave yourself a nice little wedge shot in here if you can't reach it in 2.
Settles in, looking to knock it in tight. Appears to be what they call a commercial play, very solid. Frank, this is the way you draw it up. This is how the game's supposed to be played.
Yeah, so far, everything going according to plan.
Birdie here yesterday. This putt, again for birdie. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back. It was almost like that's what he wanted to do, but why would you want it to run over the back? Second shot.
Solid play, heart of the green.
It's no snack, though.
Frank, you know what gets me about this game? Here a person makes a legitimate effort, makes a good stroke, and that ball spins around and is just laughing at the player. And now what's left, you could breathe on that ball. It counts the same as a 300-yard drive. It's not right.
But it's the beauty of the game.
Par 4-11, Frank, we're looking at 443 yards.
Yeah, the Wetlands Golf Course is a really good driving course. This is another example here, Rich, where the fairway's just wide enough to reward a good tee shot, and then those 2 bunkers don't really come into play. But Wetlands becomes very difficult when you just start to stray a little bit off the fairway. Then you start to see why those bunkers are put there.
That one is in the fairway, down there about 290 yards. That is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
He really likes this hole. Made birdie yesterday. Can he do it again today? Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been. Stepping up to the tee at the first par 5 on this back 9. It's the 12th, and it is 576 yards.
Yeah, this hole bends to the right, opposite direction to what 11 does. A good tee shot. You actually think about reaching this par 5 and 2, but anything around the front or front left, still going to leave a relatively simple pitch shot. So when you stand on that tee, think of birdie at least here.
Excellent start off the tee. That's a great way to begin this hole. Okay, the second shot now at this par 5. Setting up for an approach shot here. Frank, this really is kind of a good lesson. You and I had said earlier that it looked gloomy, but you dig in, you keep fighting, and something good happens.
You have to credit his composure.
Oh, yeah, he's made it for a birdie. Now to the par 4 13th. Frank, what are the options here?
Well, another straight one required here, Rich. It's 450. It's not overly long in today's standard, but still, that fairway widens up where the longer hitters will actually hit. And bunkers, once again, short of a green. So as long as you can fly that second shot to at least the front of the green, then they really do not come into play.
Can't ask for much more. Right in the fairway here at 13. Second shot. Good look at the green.
Should be safely on deck.
Beautiful shot. That is tight.
Unbelievable. That is one to savor for the rest of the round. Rich, that just adds insult to injury to the rest of the field. Another birdie, and the gap even wider.
A sensational performance. Moving on to the tricky 14th here at the Wetlands. It's 204 yards, but there is plenty of trouble out there. And this is looking really good. Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Good putt. Final par 5 on the backside here at the Wetlands, 590 yards.
Tom Weiskopf was one of my idols growing up. I loved the way he swung. That swing right there reminds me of my idol.
It looks like Rory Mcilroy, Frank, sticking the follow-through.
Great drive.
Came right out of the middle of the bat. Looks like he's going to have a go at it here at the par 5. His second shot. Crucial eagle attempt on the way. Huge chance to climb the leaderboard. A putt for eagle. Just dominated this hole and ends up with an eagle. Moving to the 16th hole here at the Wetlands, 455 yards, par 4, and you can see, Frank, that green is heavily guarded.
And consequently, you're really going to have to judge that second shot. Know your yardage, and also a good strike's required to safely keep the ball on the putting surface.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball, and this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
This is a good-looking shot. You can't hide the flagstick from that man.
He is just unbelievable. That never deviated offline.
Little redemption chance here. Had bogey yesterday. Wow, that was so close, Frank.
Just time to forget that one. I mean, he couldn't hit that much better.
Cleans that up in the hole. Par 3 17th, Frank hits 238 yards.
And still a chance for birdie here, though. Green shape's a little bit to the player's right, so a nice high draw coming in here. Even finding the middle of the putting surface will give you a chance to putt to really any position on this green.
He's hit the green, but his work is by no means finished. A difficult putt coming up from about 25 feet. Getting set now over the putt. Did a nice job with that putt. Good read, good speed. Well, considering the lead that he has on the rest of the field, a par is all you need.
Well, this is it, Frank, the 18th hole, and on paper it looks like you can get this one. You can make a birdie because it's only 377 yards.
You're exactly right, Rich. Just a nice drive. Doesn't even have to be a driver here. It's going to set you up really short iron wedge into this short par 4. And I always like to finish on a birdie. I know you do too, because a little walk to the clubhouse there on the left, maybe a hot dog or a hamburger.
And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green. So maybe a nice way to finish up with a good approach here to the 18th and a good chance for birdie. This for another birdie on this hole on the week. Came to the putt excited to make birdie. Now settle for par.
Yeah, a little change in the attitude right now. When you've let one go, you've got to really knuckle down there. Make sure you don't drop a shot. It's important this one goes in.
And he makes it for par. So all the scores have been posted for round number 2, and look who is on top of the leaderboard, Frank.
Yeah, with 2 very solid rounds of golf. Key right now, just stay out of your own way and keep it up. The pressure will start to build. We know that as you get closer to the end of this tournament.